Happy Tech Tip Tuesday! This week's tip is a couple tips in Google Sheets. So if you have a Google Sheet that you want to do a couple different things with, here are some tips for you. You have a list of your students, your class, your roster, or a list of athletes, whatever it might be. You can easily sort those students um, and split them into two different columns. So you have them, all their list is given to you in a first name, last name, all in one column. And you want to split that into two columns. So you have a first name column and a last name column. You can do that by highlighting the column. So clicking on where it says A or whatever column it is you want to do. Click Tools, hang on, Data, click Data, and then scroll down to Split Text to Columns. It will automatically just split the two words if you have that. You'll see down here it says separator. That just detected automatically. It just separated because it was two words. If there's some other form of way you want to split them, you can click on where it says separator. It says detect automatically. If you had a comma in there, if you had a semicolon, anything like that, you can choose that as well. So now you might have a first name column and you can sort based on that. Another thing you can do in Google Sheets is that you can tilt your column names or titles. So if you highlight the column names you want to tilt so that it's more like a grade book and you want to print this out or however you might want to handle it, up on the top you have this A with a arrow. That's your text rotation. You click on the little drop down and it'll show you how it's going to rotate your text. So it can just be straight or horizontal, no rotation. It can be tilted upwards, tilting down, be vertical. It can be turned so that it's rotated horizontally or rotated vertically. You can then click on your alignment and align it to the right or center it, however you might want to do that. So just a couple tricks if you're wanting to use your Google Sheets for like printing out a report or printing out a gradebook sheet or tracker or something like that. You can click on A in data and you can split the text to columns. To do that, to make a first name and a last name column or split it into two separate groups. And all I had when I did that was that I started with just a generic student A, student B, student C. That could be your class list. I clicked on A, data, and split text to columns. So then it separated them from being student A to being student in one column and A in the next column. So I could separate their first name, last name that way. You can also tilt any text in your columns by clicking that little A with the arrow and choosing how you would want to. If you want to do it to a certain degree, you sure can do that. You also can access that by clicking on Format and Text Rotation. So hope that helps. Couple little Google Sheets tips. Let me know if you have any questions. Have a great day.